students. Today I am going to explain the solution of Set C question paper of Higher Secondary Part 2nd in the subject of Physical Education for the session Annual Regular 2023 of Hot Zone of Jammu Division. I hope that the solution of this question paper is helpful for the students, those who are going to appear in Annual Exam 2023 in Jammu Division and Srinagar Division. Subject Physical Education. Maximum marks 60. Class 12th. Time 3 hours. Multiple choice questions. Each question carry 1 marks. Section A. Question number 1. The time taken by the body to reach maximum speed is called option first speed, second reaction, third acceleration, fourth none of these. Answer is option third acceleration. Question number 2. Which flexibility is performed when the body is at stationary position? Option first active flexibility, second static flexibility, third passive flexibility, fourth none of these. Answer is option second static flexibility. Question number 3. Training methods or process for enhancing the option first activity, second performance, third principle, fourth none of these. Answer is option second performance. Question number 4. Fortlack is a term. Option first Swedish, second Indian, third England, fourth none of these. Answer is option first Swedish. Question number 5. Leadership is the ability to build up option first power, second attitude, third confidence, fourth none of these. Answer is option third confidence. Question number 6. Colosseum warriors were known as option first gladiator, second Greece, third Rome, fourth none of these. Answer is option first gladiators. Question number 7. The word renaissance itself means option first worth, second revival, third period, fourth none of these. Answer is option second revival. Question number 8. Games and sports as a mode of transmitting the cultural heritage of their option first tribes, second knowledge, third belief, fourth none of these. Answer is option first tribes. Question number 9. Injury of bone is option first cramp, second fracture, third contusion, fourth none of these. Answer is option second fracture. Question number 10. Natural environment consists of surrounding like option first road, second forest, third building, fourth none of these. Answer is option second forest. Question number 11. The ultimate aim of yoga is option first self perfection, second dhyana, third yam, fourth none of these. Answer is option first self perfection. Question number 12. Yoga is a science as well as option first self perfection, second meditation, third art of living, fourth none of these. Answer is option third art of living. Question number 13. The first inclusion of basketball in Olympic Games held at option first Japan, second Berlin, third America, fourth none of these. Answer is option second, Verilin. Question number 14. Table tennis is popularly known as option first, ping pong, second, sing song, third, ding dong, fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, ping pong. Question number 15. Drugs is used by the sports persons for enhancing their performance is called as option first, doping, second, medicine, third, tobacco, fourth, none of these. Answer is option first, doping. Question number 16. When a bone crack or break is called option first, dislocation, second, sprain, third, fracture, fourth, none of these. Answer is option third, fracture. Section B. Each question carry 3 marks. Short answer type questions. Question number 17. Explain the following terms. Option part first, pen hold grip, second, chop service, third, shake hand grip. This question is selected from chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be option part first, pen hold grip. The pen hold grip is so named because one grip the racket similarly to the way one holds a writing instrument. Chop service. The main purpose of this service to make it difficult for your opponents to play an attacking stroke. Third, shake hand grip. The shake hand grip is so named because the racket is grasped as if one is performing a handshake. Or define the following terms. Of first part, sweep shot, second, hook shot, third, lofted shot. This question is selected from chapter number 7, concept of major games and sports. The answer may be first part, sweep shot. In this shot, the batsman hits the ball to deep angle while kneeling down is called sweep shot. Then second, hook shot. It is played on short pitched delivery around your chest and head, so it is most difficult shot to control. It is very difficult to roll your wrists. Third, lofted shot. When the batsman tries to hit the ball past the fielders and over their heads is known as lofted shot. Question number 18. Write down the meaning of sociology. This question is related to chapter number 3, sociological aspects of physical education. The answer may be sociology is the discipline which attempts at the scientific study of the society. The word sociology has been derived from Latin word societas and logis, which means society and science. So the complete word sociology means study of society. The branch of science studies the human entire social relationship is to social, cultural, economic and political so on. Man is a social animal. He cannot live a life alone. He has a tendency to associate with other people because he is a social creature. By nature, his animal nature is molded into the human nature by socializing. Sociology is the study of relationship between people living in groups. Sociology is the scientific study of social behavior. It is a social science that uses various methods of emotional investigation and critical analysis to develop a body of knowledge about social order, social disorder, and social changes. Question number 19. Write down any 4 definitions of physical fitness. This question is selected from chapter number 1, Physical Fitness. The answer may be the 4 definitions of physical fitness are as listed below. First, according to Dr. Kroll, successfully adaptation to the stresses of one's lifestyle. Second, according to David Orlam, physical fitness is the capacity to meet the present and potential physical challenges of life with success. Third, according to Brown Ball, physical fitness depends on the biodynamic potential, which is composed of functional and his metabolic potentials. Fourth, according to Edward Bortis, physical fitness implies that the body systems are capable for carrying on their activities satisfactorily. Question number 20. Explain the cultural heritage in games and sports of India and England. This question is selected from chapter number 3, Sociological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be cultural heritage of India. Activities like wrestling, sword fighting, and other activities resembling martial arts were patronized by the rulers even during Mughal period. Physical activities received due attention and were promoted by Mughal rulers. During British rulers in 1600 AD, they introduced German gymnastics in the schools, but it did not evoke an enthusiastic response from Indian pupils. Games like cricket, hockey, football were introduced. During this period, wrestling, boxing, swimming, animal fighting, chess, chopper, hunting were the quite popular. India hosted the first Asian Games in 1951, which were held at New Delhi. England cultural heritage. England culture has given us many games and sports which are very popular like cricket, hockey, football, tennis, polo and cycling etc. England is known as the mother of ball game. To conclude, the England should get credit for the development of philosophy of sports and games in physical education. Since then, physical education, training, games, and sports have come to occupy a prominent place in the lives of British people. Or write down any 4 definitions of leadership. This question is also selected from chapter number 3, Sociological Aspects of Physical Education. The answer may be the 4 definitions of leaderships are as listed below. Number 1, according to Durlin, leadership is the exercise of authority and making of decisions. Second, according to H.T. Mazumdar, the leader is one who has power in authority. Third, according to Allen, leadership is the activity of persuading people to cooperate in achievement of common objectives. Fourth, according to R.M. Snowdeagle, leadership is the process of influencing the activities of an organized group for any goal achievement. Question number 21. Write down the prevention and treatment for dehydration. This question is selected from chapter number 8, Sports Medicine, First Aid and Rehabilitation. The answer may be prevention. Few preventive steps should be considered to avoid dehydration. They are as listed below. Number 1, before exercise. Second, during exercise. Third, after exercise. Fourth, body fluid. Fifth, lipid layers. Sixth, elimination of waste. Seventh, body temperature. Treatment. Treatment options for dehydrations are as listed below. Number 1, drinking water. Second, oral rehydrations or sports drinks to replace lost fluids may help prevent dehydration. Third, all medical condition should be consulted with the doctors. Fourth, your doctor may be referred to sports dietitians for the latest advice about preventing dehydration through adequate fluid intake. Question number 22. Explain the history of yoga. This question is selected from chapter number 6, Yoga. The answer may be: the origin of yoga is a matter of debate. There is no consensus on its chronology or specific origin other that yoga developed in ancient India. The history of yoga is indeed very old. Nothing can be said exactly about the origin of yoga, only it can be guessed that yoga was originated in India. The available evidence shows that history of yoga is related to the Indus Valley civilization. At that time, people used to do yoga on the basis of various sculptures and scriptures. We reach at the conclusion that yoga was a part of this civilization. Yoga is also mentioned in Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Upanishads. During this period, yoga had been developed enough. Even Kabir, Tulsidas, and Surdas also mentioned about yoga in their writings. Yoga is a main part of Indian cultures. Question number 23. Write down the types of environment in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 5, Sports Environment. The answer may be: environment is surrounding around us. There are two types of environment: external environment and internal environment. What external environment has two types. Number 1, natural environment. Second, man-made environment. Explain all these points in detail. Or explain the role of spectator in sports environment. This question is also selected from chapter number 5, Sports and Environment. The answer may be: today spectators plays an important role to promote any type of game. There is an old saying that money makes the mayor go. Roles of spectators. Few roles of spectators in games and sports. Number 1, popularity of the game. 2, positive attitude of the spectators. 3, spectators motivates the players. 4th, attitude of spectators. 5th, emotional attitude of the spectators. Question number 24. Write down the advantages and disadvantages of pace run methods. This question is selected from chapter number 2, Training Methods. Advantages. Few advantages of pace run method are as listed below. Number 1, pace run method improves the reaction time of athlete. 2, pace run method helps the athlete to reach maximum speed in the beginning. 3, pace run method helps the athlete to adjust his top speed. 4th, pace run method develops anaerobic endurance. 5th, the athlete runs the whole distance at a constant speed. Then disadvantages. Few disadvantages of pace run method are as listed below. Number 1, the pace of the athlete disturbed constantly. 2, this method is practiced only when the competition is near or close. 3rd, this method is practiced 3 to 4 times only in a week. Section C. Each question carry 5 marks. Long answer type questions. Explain in detail J.J. Perrin strength training exercise method with the help of diagram. First of all, this question is selected from chapter number 2, Training Methods. The answer may be: first of all, introduction. Isokinetic strength training exercises were introduced by J.J. Perrin in 1968. This method is derived from the Latin word. It means same motion. There is a movement in both flexor and extensor muscles. Due to this exercises, muscles contract maximally throughout the full range of movement at constant speed. These exercises are required especially equipment like cycling, weightlifting, training machines. with spring or elastic resistance extra. Then draw the diagram of isokinetic exercises. Advantages. Few advantages of isokinetic exercises are as listed below. Number 1. These exercises are effective for almost every game. 2. These exercises develop fast speed and increases strength. 3. These exercises develop overall flexibility. These exercises develop high level of dynamic and static strength. Then disadvantages. Few disadvantages of isokinetic exercises are as listed below. Number 1. It requires special types of equipment. 2. These exercises should be performed under the observation of a coach. Or explain in detail O. Strand Gosta Hellner training method with the help of diagram. This question is also selected from the chapter number 2 training methods. The answer may be Fortlek is a Swedish form which means speed play and used by distance runners for years. Fortlek is a form of road running or cross country running in which runner usually changes the pace significantly during the run. However, the average runner can also benefit from simplified form of Fortlek training to develop self-awareness and introduce variety into the training program. In Fortlek training methods, the natural course is selected as it should have hills, rivers, forest, muddy roads, grassy ground and sandy path extra. In this method, self-discipline plays an important role. The distance should be covered 10 to 20 km. It is practiced during transitional period or off season. Then draw a neat and clean diagram of Fortlek training methods. Question number 26. Write down all the important elements of positive environment in detail. This question is selected from chapter number 5 Sports and Environment. The answer may be the important elements of positive environment are as listed below. Number 1. Safe drinking water. 2. Low level of noise. 3. Clean air. 4. Sanitary surrounding. 5. Low level of noise. 6. Low level of radioactive radiations. 7. Infrastructural setup. 8. Training equipments. 9. Facilities for players. 10. Export and sporting staff. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Question number 27. Discuss the measurement of table tennis in detail and its equipment specifications. This question is selected from chapter number 7 Concept of Major Games and Sports. The answer may be measurement of table tennis and its equipment are as listed below. Number 1. Size of table tennis. Length 2.74 centimeters. Breadth 1.525 centimeters. Second, free space area 3 meter to all sides and 5 meter to back sides. Third, height of table tennis 76 centimeter. 4. Size of table tennis net. Length 1.83 centimeter. Breadth 15.25 centimeter. Fifth, weight of the ball 2.7 gram. 6. Diameter of the ball 40 millimeter. 7. Table tennis ball is made of celluloid. 8. Surface color of table tennis table blue or green. 9. Table tennis table made of wood or cardboard. 10. Shape of the bat or paddle circular. 11. Diameter of pad or paddles 20 centimeter. Ball bounce on the table tennis 24 to 26 centimeter. Size of the bat blade. Length 17 centimeter. Breadth 15 centimeter. Number of officials, match umpire 1, assistant umpire 1, tournament umpire 1. Question number 28. How can we revive the moral value system in modern sphere? This question is selected from chapter number 4, Moral Education. The answer may be, it is the demand of the time that value system should be revived. Few points are as listed below. Number 1. Parents should tell the children about our culture and value system. 2. The school curriculum should include moral educations. 3. Take good things from Western culture and not bad things. 4. The government should take action on the immoral things. 5. Children should be taught which is good and which is bad for their future. 6. Moral education attain goal of peace on earth. 7. Global understanding and mutual brotherhood should be attained only through moral education. 8. Moral education should be infused in a children at earlier age. 9. The heart of morality to respect the persons. 10. Spiritual values should be infused in children at earlier age. Or discuss immorality in detail. This question is also selected from chapter number 4, Moral Education. The answer may be few points of immorality or as listed below. Number 1, casteism. 2, communalisms. 3, merciless killing. 4, corruption. 5, exploitation. 6, terrorism. 7, mutual hatred. 8, pollutions. Explain all these points into 2 to 3 lines. Dear students, have a lovely day.